any color, you're a gamer. Obey our rules, we'll keep this showdown fun and fair. Fight real hard, no matter the outcome. Respect is always due. I'm a gamer, win or lose, I'm still a gamer. Doesn't matter what we're playing. I'm a gamer in this together. Yeah, we show no mercy when we're gaming. You better game hard to start some praying. Yeah. I'm a gamer, not a player. I'm just a fun, extra specialistic gamer. Sometimes ferocious, braggadocious, even boisterous. Yeah, but you better give me room when I be rocking my game. Always bring it on, cause I put you through shame. No two gamers are ever the same, but using cheat codes will drive me insane. Rolling with the homies across that plane. My teammates simply call me the brain, but now I'm feeling slayer, so get ready to game. I'm a gamer, I'm a gamer.
Are you ready?
Become a gamer.
What a match this is going to be.
Let's stay friends for
That's right. Huge rival clash. Man U taking on FC Barcelona. England clashing with Spain. España.
I'm a gamer.
Huge club rival matchup in this one. Oh my days.
I'm a gamer.
So the second match, of course, today's Sunday, all lined up. And wow, huge. This is a ginormous matchup.
Tech bro, learning new things on the go. Epic piece fast, just watch the workflow, make a script show.
For this one, did double check. We'll be trying for the W for Barca in this one. See if I can actually get some of that Spanish Tikitaka going for me. Oh wow, what a tough match this is definitely going to be. But as usual, definitely up for the challenge for sure.
Even if the fight may seem it's overloaded.
Now, welcome. Thank you so much once again for joining another stream. Back-to-back FIFA on Sundays. And definitely was pretty awesome. Was able to get the W in the first match. And wow, that was a match of fought tooth and nails for that. That's 13 goes to 10 in favor of Spurs, clashing with Liverpool. Of course, as usual, gotta get you a huge welcome lined up, and gonna let Savannah take care of the welcome at this time.
Welcome to another Flash livestream gameplay. It's me, Savannah. Today we have some great, fantastic action for you. Remember to smash that like button. Comment, also activate the notification bell, and get ready for some epic action as we bring it on in this amazing gaming journey. Let's go!
You better game hard, I'll start some praying. I'm a gamer. I'm a gamer. I'm a gamer.
Welcome everyone, it's your Krypton hero friend Superman, co-hosting along with The Flash. In time for another electrifying gaming live stream. Get ready to dive into the amazing world of various epic games as we embark on epic fun together. From thrilling fighter action to super fun sports gameplay, we're here to experience the thrills of gaming at its finest. So grab your keyboard or controller, settle in, and join us as we conquer challenges, battle hideous monsters, join FPS team play, and much more. Let's create unforgettable moments together. Whether you're a seasoned pro or a casual player, there's something here for everyone. So let's unleash our gaming skills and make this an unforgettable journey. Now get ready to level up. Nothing, not even Kryptonite, will stop us. Now, let the games begin.
I'm a gamer, proud to be called a gamer. Let's stay friends forever, my fellow gamers. So come on, one and all, and game with me. Yeah. I'm a gamer, but also a tech pro. Learning new things on the go, tapping keys fast. Just
And a good night to you. Good morning once again. Good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're joining. Wow, time for the big one. I know you're ready. I know you're ready. I'm absolutely so ready for this one as well. Fingers crossed up.
Never say never mind.
Yeah, to get a bit more of a better in terms of my defensive strategy. And definitely got to keep things nice and compact in the middle of the pitch. And so I can actually link up with some targeted play for the advanced attackers. And not going to be easy, because Man U definitely have a nice balanced attack and defense. And it will definitely get punished quite a bit, as I actually was 2 goals down in that first match. Was able to pick myself up and claw my way back into it. And in the end, able to win 13 goals to 10. I know that's not normal for a football match, but yeah, come on. Yeah, of course you gotta take this one right down to the wire, and hopefully you get a bang of a match, and of course you get a nail biter. And who doesn't like the nail biter games, right?
I'm a gamer, I'm a gamer. Win or lose, I'm still a gamer. Doesn't matter what we're playing. We're all in this thing.
All right, so without further ado, friends, let's have a look and see exactly what we have here lined up for this game here. And the thing is that basically, he said, I do believe I did save some custom configurations for Barca from the last match. And fingers crossed, ultimately they should still be in place. And have a look at the standings and see where the teams stand here. Well, Manchester United not there in the top 8, but able to keep things definitely on top of the heap in terms of the league stats here. As you can see, played 4, won 4, no draws, no losses, goal forward of 52, goal against 23, and goal differential of 29. Yeah, you know, same thing like I always keep saying, even during the World Cup, if you can press and definitely go for the jugular and score more goals, do so. Of course, how many times have we seen teams come back even from 2-3 goals down and still either tie the game up at the end or actually win it outright? So you can actually definitely add a few more. Doesn't hurt, because you just never know. Especially when the competition is tight and everyone's fighting for that grand prize. Yeah, teams can claw their way back into a match. And that's the amazing thing about football. You never really count a team out until at least it gets obviously close to the end. Or at least if it's just a goal or two. Yeah, sometimes teams could even snatch it, even in injury time as well. So, yeah, let's see if I can actually at least get a goal or two at half time. And see if I can actually push for that. But if I don't play well enough, definitely can go the other way as well. Manchester United all the way down there at number 10. They played 4 in this tournament, won 1, drew 2, and lost 1. Goal forward of 7, goal against of 7, and the goal differential, there's nothing there, and 5 points. But still early on in the tournament, and positions in terms of stats can always change at any given time, for sure. So can have a look at the management here, and this is what I have. Yeah, I think I'm going to stick with the 4-3-3 attack. You see that Dembele there, left wing position there. Although that's probably not a good idea, but he can play left wing as well. I'm wondering if I should put Raphinha this time. I normally play him on the right wing, but he can also play left wing just as Dembele can. Dembele seems to be a bit more. Look at that. His weak foot is 5 stars. Wow. Dembele is a beast with those feet there. 5-star feet. His weak foot is also 5-star. So Raphinha 3 foot, 4 star, not bad, not bad. Even 3 star sometimes isn't too bad, but yeah, 5 star. It's 3 foot, 5 stars. Wow. Alright, definitely a dangerous player for sure. And of course, you got the man Pedri there, all lined up in the midfield. And yep, definitely did really well, of course, in the World Cup. And yeah, definitely a solid player there, of course, for Barca in this one. De Jong there, centre midfield position there. And Kessie there. I guess you could argue I could even put Kessie in an attacking position here. And probably P3 might be, because Kessie does have, of course, as you can see, attacking midfield qualities. Of course, Pedri as well. But yeah, let's go with Kessie, of course, in this position. I can always switch things around. And also play defensive midfield, centre midfield, and also attacking as well. So yeah, definitely has quite a few options there. Although P3 more or less out and out centre midfielder there. And the back line, have Albert there, left back, and yeah, decent stats there. And yeah, physical not too bad, but yeah, definitely solid enough. And 77 plus 9 defensive there, and passing is good, shooting acceptable. Of course, more in the position there, holding that back line together in the left back position, and Christensen there, centre back. Yeah, shooting definitely not at all good, but hopefully he doesn't get too much chances when the team breaks forward in this one. Or how there, yeah, shooting again. So the 2 centre backs don't really have good stats, just a little above average for Araujo there. But you can also play as a right back, which is pretty good. Means I could even oops, you know, switch between. Alright, so let's put Araujo there on the right back position there. And the Kunde can also play centre back. So that's acceptable, I think. And we have a look at the instructions, see what I have in place for that. And Ter Stegen, yep, of course, starting goalkeeper of choice in this one. Also, so many good players. Oh my days, so many good players to choose from. And as you can see there, even if you do follow Barcelona football, even from the youth level, under 9s as well. Yeah, incredible, absolutely incredible the way they actually train and go about their practice matches and stuff like that. Really good. And yeah, Barcelona is going to be good in terms of what they're producing season after season, and a couple of years from now, yeah, players actually coming out of the youth program as well. Absolutely amazing, Barcelona. Yeah, I think a lot of teams could definitely take a page out of their book and look at how they actually develop their football. Yeah, Torre, good player as well. Let's have a look at what we have on the bench here. Got Torres there. Definitely a good player for sure. And Busquets there. I was actually thinking about leaving out Busquets, but I know he doesn't have much pace, but his defensive midfield, yes, his stats are really, really good. As you can see there, 82 defensive, 73 physical, not bad. Shooting is not too bad. Well, a bit above average there. Passing 79, which is definitely useful. And goal scorer Roberto, also good choice. If you're going to compare Roberto to Araujo there, Offers a bit more in terms of his passing. But Aral's, of course, much more solid in terms of his defensive stats. So probably would stick with that option there. And of course, Gavi, solid player. Definitely wouldn't mind even starting with Gavi as well. And also could play as a left wing as well. So, well, lots of solid players to choose from here where that's concerned. Also, yeah, a bit more in terms of his physical presence, standing the same. Passing, Albert, of course, a bit more where that's concerned, and a bit more in terms of his pace. So, yeah, definitely let's stick with that. Balde, not a bad option at times to bring into the team. Let's have a look, see what we have here. Yeah, Balde does have the pace though, but Alonso has all the defensive skills that you need. That may not be the fastest, but his passing is good. Defensive, yep, defending is at 77 plus 9 compared to Balde's 69 plus 9. Physical as well, Alonso. So yeah, I know he may not be the fastest, but in terms of pace, but yeah, once you get the players into position early, they can definitely cut off a lot of those passing lanes. And I know sometimes we tend to go with pace on all fronts, but can backfire, especially when some of the players are lacking in some of the key areas, which they're definitely in their key positions for. So pace is good, but still don't use it wisely. And you definitely don't control the ball and the tempo of the game. Yeah, especially if they don't have some of the qualities of some of the plays you left out. Definitely can come back at you. Oh, wow. Point is here that Barcelona has, even in the game, they have so many good players to choose from. And yeah, definitely a solid club team for sure in Spain. Yeah, I don't even mind actually bringing on Fatty for this one, and then probably even substitution. Raphinha probably a little later on. Might not agree with that, but I guess when the other team gets a bit tired, bring on someone with a bit more pace. Raphinha would be a good option there. So I know you might not totally agree with that. I could also substitute for Dembele as well. Torres there. Torres, yeah, can definitely play, of course, as a striker, attacking midfield position there. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stick with that for now. Normally would start with Pedri in attacking midfield position, but I'm gonna give Kessie a bit of a chance. If something feels a little off in terms of how the players link together, I can always switch that around a bit and try something else. So yeah, gosh, I really want to give Gavi a game. Really good player, but in terms of starting, but yeah, De Jong definitely has the stats there in terms of his pace, shooting as well, and also not bad in terms of his defending and physical presence, but skill moves, yeah. Oh yeah, always a solid player there. And I guess you can say even in the real aspect of football itself, yeah, sometimes players don't make the starting lineup. Not that they're not good, it's that you have so many good players to choose from, and it all depends sometimes on the opponent. Some players might perform better in certain positions and maybe under pressure as well, especially when you got one of those challenging sort of matches, as is the case here, taking on Manchester United. So yeah. Alright, so let's have a look at tactics here. Probably width, we'll go at 59. Lower that just a bit. Depth. Push it up just a bit there. Slow build up. Direct passing. Let's stick with that. With leave that there. Plays in the box. Okay, so for this one, I actually do have the extra play in the box for attacking play itself. It's sometimes a bit of a chance, and as I did lose the ball, some bad passes, and sometimes, of course, ball lobbed out to the box and can make its way to the foot of some advanced attackers as they counter, and you can get caught in the break. And that's always a worry when you actually have extra player in the box. But yeah, fortune favors the brave in this match, so gonna probably keep the extra player in the box for this one. But I just don't like to tap it too much in terms of corners. You can put the extra player in there, but there's always a good chance that corners tend to be cleared quite often and not. So yeah, gonna stick with the two players outside the shot box there. Free kicks. Yeah, probably the same thing, especially that center of the field there. Yep. Always nice to have a player station there just in case. Roles. Yep, gonna give Lewandowski captaincy in this one here. And he's practically everything from captain, left short free kick, right short free kick, and penalties. So Lewandowski, long free kick, gonna have Pedri take care of that. Dembele take a left corner, and right corner taken by De Jong. Yeah, so that looks about right. And definitely think I'll stick with that. As for instructions, tend to go with the false 9 as a player drops into more or less midfield positions to create attacking space for teammates, and time to actually pick up passes and move into attacking positions to go on to goal. So I'm going to stick with the false 9 where that's concerned. Fatty, cut inside. Supportive runs coming short there. Get into the box on crosses. Dembele, free roam, get into the box. Oh, sorry, get behind, make attacking runs behind the defense, and get into the box here in terms of crosses for Dembele. Kessie, get into the box, free roam, and leave that on default. De Jong, get into the box, get forward in terms of attacking support, and also free roam as well. A3, bottom cross, you get into the box, and the free roam should be fine. Attacking support I have. Balance. Don't always use this option, drop between defenders. where he tends to maintain his shape, which is not a bad idea. Alright, so he tends to basically, even though it's a bit of a free roam sort of option here, he tends to maintain a position where that position itself in terms of midfield presence definitely doesn't really go too far outside of that area there, and maintain some sort of a neutral pattern of play itself between defenders. So that's an option. I don't always use it. Could probably for this match and see how that looks. I can always change it on the fly afterwards or come back to instructions. Albert, let's see what do I have. Join the attack. Okay, so I have around join the attack in this one. And let's make it overlapping runs on the outside in support of the midfield. Primarily. Probably stick the position in terms of an attack in itself, but if he is actually stepping up, let's stick with step up in that position for Rafa. Plus, he also joined the attack during any sort of let's say counter plays. But once again, I can always manipulate that using my D-pad as well. And yeah, aggressive interceptions, leave everything on default. Same thing for Christensen as well. Albert, maybe inverted runs. Yeah, gotta be careful with that. On my overlapping runs on the outside of both sides of the pitch. One could be overlapping in the case of Rafa there, and one could be inverted, making underlapping runs on the inside of wide players for more central support, which is not always a bad idea actually, so give it a try as well. And interceptions, yep, probably stick it aggressive where that's concerned. And Stegen, yeah, saving on crosses, probably leave that on balance, depending on the circumstance. Probably come up with a line for crosses, or probably stay in his line depending on the situation. But absolutely, when it comes to challenging opponents for loose balls in the box, yeah, probably Stegen, yeah, like my sweeper keeper. So more likely, I'll probably stick with it for this one as well. So let's save that. And I think that's okay for this particular match. So, yep, looks good. And let's see what Manchester United is going to be bringing up front. 4-2-3-1. And I did mention in the last stream there, between Spurs and Liverpool, that Spain for the World Cup, they actually started with a 4-2-3-1 wide lineup, I do believe. And depending on the circumstance, especially when it comes to actually creating more attacking plays and more or less getting into channeled passing lane positions, sort of actually, I guess you can say, stifle a lot of the play from the opposing team and making it difficult for them to actually build from the midfield. So basically strangle the midfield and constricts a lot of those areas where a lot of those passing lanes tends to open up. And they really did already powerhouse of strategies in that midfield for sure. And 4-2-3-1 to a 4-3-3 at times. Wow, floating formation, that's how I view it. Yeah, quite masterfully done. And I'm sure a lot of teams, a lot of management and coaches will be looking at the style of play, tactically speaking, how Spain went about actually going all the way and winning the World Cup. So yeah, quite tactical where that is concerned on Spain's behalf. All right. So yep, let's continue with the match here, and all right, so without further ado, let's head down to the Old Trafford, and it's all world class, full 20 minutes as you can see there, and the referee for this one is Sven Holmanson.
People are telling me if you like blue.
When you can finish the way Robert Lewandowski finishes, attention is part of the game. A free-scoring performance when last we saw him. How about on this occasion? Stay with us. Well, you can certainly feel the excitement tonight here at the Theatre of Dreams, Old Trafford. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And we're very much looking forward to bringing you league action today. It's Manchester United versus Barcelona.
Well, thanks, Derek. The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
The lineup for Manchester United. David De Gea stands between the posts. Donny van de Beek starts alongside Fred in the centre of midfield, and Wout Weghorst is the striker. And here's the starting 11 for Barcelona. Marc-André ter Stegen starts in goal. Frenkie de Jong plays with Franck-Yannick Kessié in the centre of midfield. And getting the vote of confidence in attack today, Robert Lewandowski.
Enjoy the game and thank you for attending Old Trafford.
Very much looking forward to this game as Barcelona get the proceedings underway. No-nonsense clearance. Bruno Fernandes. Could be threatening. Oh, fancy footwork. Could be. Well, it looks so promising, but a goal kicked the outcome. Ansu Fati, an important interception. And that'll be a Barcelona ball. Pedri. Fati. Lewandowski. Now Jordi Alba. Opportunity it is. Just what the fans wanted to see. The ideal way to begin.
Well, just look how exposed the keeper is. He's got absolutely no chance there, but they do take it well, you have to say.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Anthony. Preferring to go infield, but nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Lewandowski. Lewandowski. Big chance. And there is the goal. He's found the net. Joy unconfined.
Well, we won't get tired of watching this because the interplay around the box is wonderful. And then the shot is emphatic. He strikes it with such power, the keeper has no time to react. What a good finish.
Goal for
2-0 now and back underway. Wan-Bissaka. Rafael Varane. Well, they're on the scent of something positive. Given away by Barcelona. Weghorst. Oh, this is looking promising. A goal! And it's very much game on here.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
So the match continues and United just one behind here. Frankie de Jong. Now Jordi Alba. Lewandowski. Well read to ease the pressure. De Jong. Takes the shot. Body in the way. Space on the flank. Oh, they've lost it. He's got space. Robert Lewandowski in the middle, attending to his defensive chores. Not giving their opponents a moment's peace. Christensen. Lewandowski. Real chance. It's still alive. Lewandowski just not looking confident in possession.
Well, what a brilliant save that was. How did he keep that out?
Van de Beek. Wan-Bissaka. On to Bruno Fernandes. Nicely blocked, but he's got to get rid of it. Well, that's the end of that for now. Firing it towards goal. That is a really disappointing effort. Goodness me.
On that occasion, just didn't make the right sort of contact. Should be testing the goalkeeper from that sort of range.
Jordi Alba. Lewandowski. De Jong. Pedri. High quality defending. Out of play it goes, and it will be a throw-in. Chance to cross. Well, a good place to win it back, and let's see what it leads to. Malacia. About Weghorst. Big chance to get them on terms. What a block! Just can't get it past them. Jordi Alba. He's given us away. De Jong. Dembele. Nicely timed tackle. Anthony. Bruno Fernandes has it. Now can they create something? Well, the pass in behind the defence. Quick thinking from the keeper. Lewandowski. Dembele on the ball. An encouraging move from Barca. De Jong. And a body in the way. Pressing high, and they have the ball again. Lewandowski. Timely intervention. Chances on. Oh, a goal! Level now. The lead has evaporated.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against, and when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
Well, you've really got to give credit to the entire team, because this was a bit like climbing Mount Everest. Well, a change to the scoreline in the Chelsea game. Let's get the news from Alex.
It's a goal for Chelsea. The ball was pulled back from the goal line. He got over it well and was able to keep his shot down. It was a great goal. They're the first on the score sheet here with 18 minutes on the clock.
Alex keeping us right up to date. Could be. Well, it's ended up being, quite frankly, easy for the keeper.
Well, he should be hitting the back of the net. That's a poor effort.
And out for a throw-in, just misfiring with the pass. Lewandowski, and back for Dembele. Can they take the lead here? Brilliantly blocked. Now, how about the short corner? Preferring to go infield. It might still be problematic. Good-looking sequence. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Rashford. Surely! Superb stop. Right, let's send it over to Alex Scott, because I believe, Alex, there's been a goal in the Dortmund game.
Yes, it's a goal for Borussia Dortmund. After a well-worked move, he got himself on the end of a cross with a beautiful header. It's now 1-0 with 23 minutes played.
Thanks as always, Alex. Bruno Fernandes. Nicely cut out. Good tackle, it'll be a throw. De Jong. Kessié has it. And stuffing out the danger. Weghorst. He'll try his luck here. Well, we gave it the big build-up, but he didn't quite deliver on his promise. An example of how to press. Pedri. Kessié. Fati. And options in the centre. Jordi Alba. De Jong, terrific block. Anthony. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. We're getting right on top of their opponents and winning it back. Ter Stegen was always going to make that save. And a scoring update for you from the Borussia Dortmund match. Alex Scott has the information.
It's a goal for Real Madrid. The defender was caught.
Must score! Oh, he saved it well. Played over. Well, that was quality. Last-ditch defending. Making sure nothing came of it. Anthony. Wan-Bissaka. Anthony. Wan-Bissaka. Real chance. And the keeper throws himself at the ball.
Well, just listen to these fans. They're urging their team to score here and take the lead.
And short it is. Fred. On to Rashford. Will he finish? Oh, there it is! Incredible! How about this for guts and courage? Can they see this out now?
Well, just look at his movement. He knows exactly how to find space, and it's also a tidy finish. That's a nice goal.
I'm back underway, and that should really shake up Barcelona a bit, you would think. Ronald Araujo. Frankie de Jong. And Barca moving the ball with purpose. Well, possibilities in the centre.
Well, there it is. United haven't had as much of the ball, but when they have won it back in midfield areas, their counter-attacking has been excellent. They'll be happy with the way the game's going at the moment.
Yes, and maybe another break brewing here. Can't miss, surely! And a decent save. Full credit. Fati. Well, no stopping him, but nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. This looks threatening, but he knew he had to get to the ball, and he did. Barcelona free kick, it'll be here. Well, he's certainly been warned, Stuart. No more challenges like that.
Well, he's in no doubt now. He can't foul again.
He'll take this on. Just lacked a bit of conviction and straight into the wall. Lewandowski. Well read to ease the pressure. Rashford, fine pass. Can he put it away? And that's the hat-trick! Tearing apart this defence time and again. They simply can't handle it.
Well, let's look at this again, Derek, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick, and when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Kessié. Araujo. De Jong. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Van de Beek. Well, that was easy on the eye, and he didn't miss by much.
Well, that's how to counter-attack. They did it with such pace, just couldn't finish it off.
Jordi Alba. Lewandowski. De Jong. High quality defending. Oh, closed down straight away. Disappointing pass. Weghorst. Jordi Alba quite happy to put his body on the line after the cross. Van de Beek. Chance here. And there it is! Another goal! And surely there's no way back from this now.
Well, here it is again, and the keeper's lost his concentration here. He's totally in the wrong position. He'll be disappointed with that.
So on with with the game again. United in charge. The scoreline threatening to get ugly. Kessié. Well, almost at the halfway stage, and Barcelona with a few problems to solve. I think that would be one way to put it, Stuart.
Well, I'm almost lost for words because this just hasn't been good enough. And it starts with their defending. The forwards haven't pressed the ball, the midfield players have been too loose, and the defenders haven't seen danger. I just can't see a way back for them.
Ansu Fati. Now Jordi Alba.
Well, as you can see, it was a fairly simple finish in the end, but you still have to be in the right place, keep your composure and finish it off, and that's exactly what he did.
Not a scoreline we see all that often, 5-3. Varane. And Rashford. Fred. United might be able to cash in. And it's Barcelona's turn now. On a good moment, I think, to get a scoring update from the Sevilla match. Alex Scott has the info.
It's a goal from Manchester City. It's now 1-0 with 42 minutes played.
Thank you, Alex. Rashford. He has time to play it over. Fred. Van de Beek. On to Weghorst. Will it be? Oh, should have done so much better from there. And now we find out it was offside anyway. Dembele. Ronald Araujo. De Jong. On to Lewandowski. Very quick thinking there. Anthony. Can they take advantage? And the free kick awarded to Manchester United. And he read it well. Kessié. Fred. On to Weghorst. Now can they counter clinically? Well, they seem to be onto something positive, but it faded away. Dembele. Well, a top-notch piece of defensive judgment. Donny van de Beek. And Christensen. Jordi Alba. And he takes it on. Superb block. Weghorst. And Rashford. Gorgeous pass from Rashford. A goal! That's 2 for him today. They simply can't stop him. No wonder he's celebrating.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, but the kid should do better at his near post. That's gone in far too easily. That's not good goalkeeping.
And that will be all for the first half. Barcelona have work to do. They find themselves behind.
Well, it's no surprise, is it? We knew before the game about their poor defensive record. They've been disjointed, they've lacked energy, and I would say not been bright tactically. It's just not been good enough.
Wow. Okay, so behind 3 goals in this one, so lots of work to get back into the game. Nice leg crossing by Manchester United in this one. And I don't think I'm going to change my tactics.
Might really be able to trouble
in terms of instructions at this time. But
and a goal! Just what the fans wanted to see. The ideal way to begin. Lewandowski. Lewandowski. Big chance. And there is the goal. He's found the net. Joy unconfined. Fred. On to Rashford. Will he finish? Oh, there it is! Incredible! How about this? Rashford, fine pass. Can he put it away? And that's the hat-trick! Tearing apart this defence time and again. They simply can't handle him. Van de Beek. Chance here. Another goal and shoot. Now Jordi Alba. Oh yes, a goal! Exactly what they were looking for, and he's come up with it. And Rashford. Gorgeous pass from Rashford. A goal! That's 2 for him today. They simply can't stop.
So yeah, lots of work to be done in this match to get back into things. And as you can see elsewhere around the grounds, Atletico Madrid and Juventus 1-1. Arsenal and Adidas All-Star 1-1. Borussia Dortmund, Real Madrid 1-1. Leverkusen and FC Bayern München, well, 1-0 in favour of FC Bayern. Sevilla FC 0 and Manchester City 1. Chelsea and Paris Saint-Germain 1-0. And yeah, lots of goal difference here. 3 goals down in this one, and yeah, definitely have to do quite a bit to get back into the match, and probably definitely tighten up things in the midfield and defensive, tactical play as well, and definitely have to feed a lot more passes to my attackers up front. Did start off with Fati for this one. Was able to get 2 goals with Fati, I do believe, and definitely will bring in Raphinha for the second half for sure at some point.
Everyone's here now, so let's get
normally have Pedri in attacking midfield position, but guess he hasn't done too bad. So I might switch it around and see how that probably might make a bit of a difference, as Cassie definitely much more solid in terms of his defensive midfield qualities as well. So probably not a bad idea to switch things around there. Well, the defensive backline, well, definitely looking a little bit, I guess, not exactly out in terms of the stamina, but yeah, definitely looking a bit more being in the trenches compared to some of the other players. So yeah, definitely have to be a bit more tactical there. My back line is really working too hard, I think, and gotta be a bit more tactical in how I prepare for the second half. So most likely Raphinha will come on at some point. That he can also probably play as a striker, but probably switch him around with Raphinha for this one and see how things develop from there. Once again, thank you so much for joining another live stream. That's right, Gamerz Flash here, and yep, definitely had a better performance in my first match for Spurs as we clashed with Liverpool there, but yeah, behind in this one, and definitely a lot of work to do to get to this one. Yeah, I think you're right. I think you're right, bro. The high line is definitely a bit too high, so yeah, I think I'll make the adjustment for that. Actually, thank you for the observation. I don't know why I decided to do that, but just trying out I guess something a little different where that is concerned. And I agree with you that highline definitely probably need to actually adjust that for sure.
Well, we need to go back. We've not been watching it. The anime is looking good, man. Just watching
so I can drop that down to probably about 50, 53 probably. That should be okay. We need the width there to about 58.
Keep that there. No, keep over.
So yeah, definitely that's a good observation. I probably didn't think about the highline there. Yeah, it depends on my tactical play. My defense was a bit more solid. Definitely made a lot of mistakes there. And also playing with the extra player in the box in terms of attacks as well, as you can see there. I normally play with the two players on the outside, but I'm not going to change that right now, so I think probably leave that as it is for now. But yeah, definitely good observation. Yeah, highlight definitely has made a bit of a difference there. But yeah, definitely we'll see how that goes. But once again, bro, thanks so much for joining the stream, and thanks for supporting the channel as well. Well, yeah, fingers crossed that I can do a lot better job. Actually got off to a good start. Was 2 goals up, and then yeah, Manchester United as the world class claw the way back into the game, and then it seemed to get better. Passing and CPU really did do a lot more in terms of their play there, but yeah, definitely will make the adjustments in the second half and work at least within the next 50 minutes, getting back at least 2 goals and see if I can actually tie things up and let me fight for things after that. But still a ways to go, and definitely going to take some work to get back into things for sure.
You get it. I bet that cute little quirk gets you in a lot of trouble.
True. It's caused a few misunderstandings.
Man, your poker face must be something else.
Team or slayer, any color, you're a gamer. Obey our rules, we'll keep this showdown fun and fair. Fight real hard, no matter the outcome. Respect is always due. I'm a gamer.
We are on the final stretch, chat. The plasma boosters are overheating, but we are not lifting off the throttle. Not today. Hold on, holding now. Boosting.
I'm just a fun, extra specialist gamer. Sometimes ferocious, braggadocious, even boisterous. Yeah, but you better give me room when I be rocking my game. Always bring it on, cause I put you to shame.
Woo, call Bugger back in a flash dash, wow! Now that's what I'm talking about.
And of course, once again, thank you so much for joining another live stream. Definitely thanks for the shout there. Beats by Kikomot there. Definitely awesome observation. Yeah, made the adjustment. Absolutely right. That was it. Trying it out. But you're right. Definitely gave a lot more space in the back there for a lot of lofted shots. And boy, Manchester United definitely did take advantage of that. So yeah, pulled it back a bit. But yeah, my defense made some errors there. And world class or legendary Manchester United will punish you every single time. But yeah, definitely gonna give it a bit more of a go and mix things up for sure in the second half. So back to the second half action. Just a flash. Wow.
Welcome back to The Explainer, everyone. Okay, listen. Today, we are diving headfirst into an absolute full-throttle, high-octane breakdown of an epic gaming showdown. If you've ever loaded into a match, got hyped up, and then realized the deck was completely stacked against you, man, you are absolutely gonna love this. We're bringing major esports shoutcaster energy today because we're looking at one of the most satisfying moments of digital karma you will literally ever see. Because seriously, what actually happens when a seasoned gamer and his incredibly smart pet bird take on the server's absolute worst hackers? Well, the answer is absolute digital justice. And we're going to break down exactly how they pulled off this total masterclass in counter-hacking right now. Let's get into it. Section 1. Dropping into the danger zone. So let's set the stage here. Our heroes today are the ultimate dynamic duo, Flash Bro and his trusty avian gaming buddy, Budgie. They, along with two other squad mates, have just dropped into a stunning sci-fi FPS survival game. At first, it's just pure, unadulterated gaming joy. But then, within just a few minutes of gameplay, that joy totally vanishes. You know that feeling, right? The gamer faces lock in and the vibe shifts to intense frustration. Why? Because they quickly realized this match was completely 100% stacked against them. Section 2. The Glitcher Threat Revealed. Let's shift into analyst mode for a second and look at the hacker's playbook. The sheer audacity of the enemy team, specifically two players going by Mr. Legohead and J2_Wilbur1, was just staggering. These guys weren't just playing well. Actually, scratch that, they weren't playing well at all. They were straight up exploiting glitch codes. Flashbro and his team would engage them, and boom, the hackers would just plain disappear mid-firefight. Poof, gone. Then, they'd instantly reappear in completely safe zones halfway across the map just to heal up. I mean, it was literally impossible to get a fair fight. They were completely ruining the integrity of the match for everyone. Moving on to Section 3, Budgie's Big Brain Strategy. Now, most players would just rage quit, right? Just back out and find a new lobby, but not this squad. Budgie, with absolute big brain energy, opens up the general chat and rallies the team. He types, "Hey team, Mr. Legohead and J2Wilbur1 are cheating. Let's get together and teach them a lesson." It's confident, it's scheming, and honestly, it is exactly the kind of leadership you need when the servers go rogue. Let's move to the tactical breakdown and see how this builds into an actual winning strategy. Here is Budgie and Flashbro's anti-glitch protocol. Step 1. Instead of rushing in like usual, they hold back. They study the enemy's portal routines. Where exactly do they go when they vanish? Step 2. They begin timing the glitches perfectly, basically figuring out the exact cooldowns of the cheat software. And Step 3. The counteroffensive. They completely bypass the main firefight and set up strategic ambushes right in the safe areas the hackers were teleporting to. It's like a giant puzzle, and they just found the missing piece. Section 4. Springing the trap. Guys, this ultimate comeback is absolute perfection. Look at this timeline. Minute 1. They are purely analyzing the unfair tactics, taking mental notes. Minute 3. Flashbro and Budgie are totally synced up, timing the enemy's portal routines to the exact second, like clockwork. And by minute 5, boom, they deliver a massive surprise trap. Mr. Legohead and J2_Wilbur one-hit their panic buttons, vanish from the battlefield, and instantly materialize right into the crosshairs of Flashbro, Budgie, and the rest of the squad waiting for them. It is a complete and total lockdown. No way out.
Section 5. The Ultimate Rage Quit.
You know what happens when cheaters suddenly find themselves getting totally outplayed, right? They definitely don't take it quietly. Suddenly, the global chat just lights up. Mr. Legohead, completely trapped and furious, types out the most hilariously entitled, whiny message you can possibly imagine. He says, "What are you doing, you rat-faced budgie bird man? I'll report you for base camping and spawn kills." The irony here is just off the charts. The guy exploiting game-breaking glitches is out here complaining about unfair tactics. You literally can't make this stuff up. But Budgie? Oh, he does not back down. He replies with what I can only imagine is a massive, triumphant laugh behind the keyboard. He types back, "Oh yes, you, Mr. Legohead and J2_Wilbur1, you do that. We have all the footage of your glitching and weird, unfair actions in the game. Sure, the game admins would love to see that." Absolutely devastating. A flawless knockout counterattack right there in the chat. And right on cue, Flash Bro and the rest of the squad drop a resounding all-caps LOL in the global chat. I mean, the sheer humiliation of being outsmarted and called out so publicly, it's just too much for them. In that exact second, both Mr. Legohead and J2Wilbur1 instantly quit the game. Their avatars vanish. But hey, this time it's for good. Which brings us to Section 6. Justice and fair play. Now, let's bring the energy down just a notch, because the story doesn't quite end with the rage quit. Flash Bro immediately gets back in the team chat. He types, "Good job, Budgie. Teach them a lesson, but I think we should still send the footage to the game admins. They need to be punished for spoiling our fun." And Budgie immediately responds, "Agreed, my bro. I'm on it now." See, they aren't just satisfied with winning the battle. They are ensuring these hackers can't ruin anyone else's game. That is true digital justice right there. And that brings us to the sweet, sweet victory. With the hackers permanently gone, 2 brand new legitimate players join the enemy team, filling those empty slots. The rest of the match is played in a totally fair manner, allowing Flash Bro and Budgie to actually enjoy the sci-fi FPS survival experience exactly the way the developers meant for it to be played. At the end of the day, it all comes down to a clash of mentalities. Cheaters? Well, they rely on glitching, running away, and ultimately rage quitting the second things get tough. But true gamers rely on teamwork, deep strategy, and a real commitment to fair play. Dedicated players who actually use their brains are always going to outsmart the server hackers. Every single time. So, this leaves me with a question for all of you watching. Have you ever outsmarted an in-game cheater? And what is your ultimate strategy for securing digital justice in your lobbies? Let that sink in. And hey, keep those gamer instincts sharp. Thanks for joining me on this explainer, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.
Absolutely gotta keep those hackers out of the game, spoiling our fun. And yeah, I have actually experienced hackers, especially during FPS games. And wow, yeah, especially when they get caught out, and you actually report them and make some noise about it. They actually do rage and say all sort of terrible things as well. But yeah, definitely they do rage quit when it gets too hot to handle. And yeah, did mention sometime back in an FPS gameplay, and yeah, was a sniper match, and actually was finding everybody else who was doing whatever they're doing, and one person in particular, nobody could find him. Everyone was complaining about this one person who joined the server, and eventually, after he was actually acing things, getting like top kills and stuff like that unfairly, right? So this guy would glitch, he would disappear, and at some point nobody could find him in the match, and he was actually doing all sort of illegal things in the game, and eventually I found him. Imagine, this bugger was up in a cloud sniping. I kid you not, a cloud. And eventually, actually, I called him out. The admins eventually found him. They actually disrespected him, and they kicked him off the server. And I'm sure he was banned after that. So yeah, definitely. Don't like cheaters, don't like hackers. If you actually play the game, but you don't play it fairly, why should you beat your chest and say you're the best when you haven't actually done it at the legitimate level? So yeah, it's a bit of a game of justice in that one, as that was of course another edition of Flash Bro. Yes, yours truly in an anime version, and my Pep, Budgie, Gamer Bro, Budgie, and some Gamer Justice against the Packers.
I'm a gamer. I'm a gamer. I'm a gamer.
That's right. This is what's on right now. Wow, big match and behind 3 goals. Yeah, Man U really dishing it out in this one. 6 goals to 3. And I got a lot of work to do to get back into this one. But yeah, thanks a lot there. My bro there mentioned that my back line was too crazy high. Yeah, I don't know why, just give it a go, but you're right, it was a big risky chance. And wow, they had so much space to actually link up their passes and bypass that high back line. And thing about playing at this level, especially legendary or world class, yeah, definitely didn't make it any easier with that back line. But I've adjusted it, and definitely should be a lot more, I guess you can say, better in terms of at least getting back in terms of defense in areas near to that 6-yard box with my back line there. But wow, 3 goals down. Yeah, definitely gonna give it a go, and definitely have to mix things up. Probably I'll bring in Raphinha for Fatty as well in that left wing position. But apart from that, yeah, definitely would just mix up my play and see if I can actually get more chances on goal as well. Of course, friends, don't forget this coming Wednesday. That's right. I'm officially back with you right here on the channel, as I normally do some other streams on Mondays and Tuesdays on TikTok, on Rumble, also on Kick as well, and Twitch at times. So yeah, definitely back with you on Wednesday with some NBA 2K26 action, and yeah, definitely looking forward to that. Yeah, it was a lot better in 2K24, but a couple of adjustments here and there that they made in terms of the devs for 2K26, but nothing too major, and I'm really starting to get my flow of the game now. And did go down in the last match by a couple, but on a whole, yeah, doing a lot better, hitting a lot of those slam dunks as well, and really passing the ball a lot better on the court. So yeah, look out for it, of course, fans of NBA 2K26. Wednesday is your NBA day right here on the channel. And because I didn't do any streaming on Saturday, I put forward this one, which was really scheduled for Saturday, gone day yesterday. And so your Ancient Epic Battles gameplay will now be on Thursday. So yeah, got some good games lined up, like Civilry 2 and Mordo, and I'll probably can even throw some Ultimate Epic Battles Simulator 2. Yeah, but yeah, got a nice variety lined up, and see how that goes. And if I do find a first look, something I haven't tried along the lines of Ancient Epic Battles in my library, yeah, could even do a first look on that as well. And on Friday, yep, got some epic fun fighter gameplay lined up for you, and also very first look as well lined up. Shaolin versus Wutong Legends, and definitely the one I missed this stream. Yeah, really is a good game, a lot of fun, and those of you who actually follow some of the classic sort of martial art games, Jet Li, Bruce Lee, and the like, of course. Yep, they've got some characters out there close to some of those characters, although the dev gives them different names. And but absolutely, their skill and their style definitely looks a lot close to some of those iconic, legendary martial artists, such as Bruce Lee, Jet Li, and Jackie Chan, for example. So yeah, definitely want to check it out on Friday, first look. And yeah, this time I've actually already launched the game, actually already played it, had a couple of rounds, and yeah, thoroughly enjoyed it. So we can have a look at it on Friday, and you can see for yourself. And yeah, drop me a shout, drop me a message, and you can let me know what you think about it as well. Then hopefully I've actually reached out to the developer, Jay Bowman, and we've had a couple chat about a few things in terms of tech as well. But yeah, ask him if you can actually probably join the stream if it's possible. And or even have a game session and probably look at any plans he has for development of the game itself. So yeah, that's all lined up for Friday coming right here on the channel. And I know, no cricket whole of last week, but cricket fans, don't worry, got you covered on Saturday. And the launch of this T20 tournament. Wow, what a clash this is going to be, launching the tournament with this one after a long ODI 50 over tournament. Now we go down to the shorter version of things, T20 20 over per side. And Australia will be clashing with the West Indies in this one. Oh wow, what an explosive super clash match this is going to be. Absolute banger thumper of a game. Expect huge sixes, thumping fours, nail biting runouts, and yes, wickets will definitely tumble for sure. As you can see, Hetmeyer there for the West Indies, and Marsh definitely all ready to swing the willow and hit some solid boundaries. So not sure which team I'll be playing for. As I used to for the ODI tournament, I was rotating between statistically weaker and stronger teams. For the entirety of this tournament, I will be doing the coin toss before the match starts, so I'm not sure which team I'm going to get. So more or less like a lottery, so heads or tails. So whichever I choose, whether it's heads or tails, whichever team I call for during that coin toss, or just before I do the coin toss, is a team I'll be using in that particular match, and hopefully I can get the W. So yeah, all lined up for this coming Saturday as the very start of the T20 World Cup Championship right here on the channel, as it's Australia baggy greens taking on the Windies.
Game hard, start some brain. I'm a gamer. I'm a gamer. I'm a gamer. I'm a gamer, not a player. I'm just a fun, extra specialistic gamer. Sometimes ferocious, braggadocious, even boisterous. Yeah, but you better give me room when I be rocking my game. Always bring it on, cause I'ma put you to shame. No two gamers are ever the same, but using cheat codes will drive me insane. Rolling with my homies across that plane. My teammates simply call me the brain, but now I'm feeling slayer. So get ready to get. I'm a gamer, I'm a gamer. I'm a gamer, you lose still a gamer. I'm a gamer, doesn't matter what I'm playing. Team or slayer, any color, you're a gamer. You're a gamer. Obey our rules, we'll keep this showdown fun and fair. Fight real hard, no matter the outcome. Respect is always due. I'm a gamer, win or lose, I'm still a gamer. Doesn't matter what we're playing, we're all in this together. Yeah, we show no mercy when we're gaming. You better game hard to start some rain. I'm a gamer, not a player. I'm just a fun, extra specialistic gamer. Sometimes ferocious, braggadocious, even boisterous. Yeah, but you better give me room when I be rocking my game. Always bring it on, cause I put you to shame. No two gamers are ever the same, but using cheat codes will drive me insane. Rolling with the homies across that plane. My teammates simply call me the brain.
Once again, many thanks for joining the stream. Right here, bro, Flash here. And wow, what a game it's been. And yes, I am behind in this one by a whole 3 goals. My days. So 6 goals to 3 in favor of Manchester United. And wow, what a match it's been so far. And yes, definitely beats by Kiko Mart there. Absolutely correct. My back line was too high. Just wanted to try it out. It was a bit risky, and I know that once I didn't get my defense in fairly decent order, yeah, there's always a chance. But yeah, made the adjustment, and fingers crossed, definitely going to be able to get back into the mix of things in this one for sure. And in terms of tactics, think more of the same, but I think I definitely need to mix up my gameplay a bit more, and so I can actually get the midfield as well a bit more active as well into the game. As you can look there, my backline. Yeah, they definitely looked quite overworked to an extent compared to some of the other players on at the field there, and been doing a lot of running and getting my defenders as quickly as possible into position there. But yeah, the back line definitely too high there. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to start with the same lineup. Definitely will substitute Fatty probably. Normally tend to bring on Fatty for Lewandowski later on in the match. I do have Ferran Torres here. I know. The winner of, well, of course, one who scored the goal, who scored the winning goal for Spain that helped to loft that trophy. Yeah, don't really use him as much in the game in terms of striker. I tend to use Fatty a bit more, but more likely probably later on in the match we could substitute Lewandowski. But yeah, really got to get some goals on the board first, and can actually really do a lot better in the second half. So yeah, I think I'll keep the team as it is for now, and definitely work at things. But did make the change early on there, as you can see there, back line there. I was way up here, yeah, all up there. Yeah, so I really had to reduce it a bit there, and I think that should be acceptable enough for now. And a slow build up by passing. Let's go at possession for now. I think I need to try and hold that ball up a bit more. It should be decent enough players in the box. You could argue probably that I could probably leave the 2 out, but I'm chasing the game, so I'm gonna stick with that. But I'm gonna probably keep the 2 players on the outside of the 6-yard box on corners, and I guess you could say middle of the pitch there. Probably the 2 players out there as well. Although I could put the extra one there, but there's always a chance, as Manchester United has shown in this game, especially if you do make some tactical changes in terms of how you shape backline as well, and even positioning of some of the players. Definitely could leave gaps for them to exploit, and definitely, as you can see there, as the score shows, 6 goals to 3 in this one. Thinking here, backline. Probably I can switch between there. Have Albert join the attack instead, and Arahau, of course, more of a balanced attack approach. I think that's all right there. And probably normal interceptions as well for Albert. All right, so I think we're going to leave it at that. So, without further ado, yes, playing right there, of course, on the home ground, Old Trafford, for Manchester United there. So, yeah, they're definitely going to play their toughest football. Right, of course, in the backyard there. And, yep, definitely up against it at this time. So, at least within the first 10-15 minutes, hopefully we can get 2 goals back and fight to see if I can equalize. Well, it won't take too long to make a substitute, and more than likely I would more than likely change Fatty and bring on Raphinha for sure. Originally I did have Dembele there on the left wing there, and he could play either left wing or right wing. And this one, Rose got like 5-star weak foot, so doesn't matter where you put Dembele, he's definitely gonna, yeah, move things for sure on the wings. Alright, so without further ado, let's head on back down to the Old Trafford stadium there, and the referee for this one is Sven Holmanson.
And the second half commences with Manchester United on top. Strong play here. Well, Barca have the ball once more. Lewandowski. Not the best clearance. Jordi Alba. Now with Kessié. De Jong. And cleared away. Kessié. Opportunity here. And a goal here. There it is. They've done it.
Just look at this again. The combination play in the top third of the field was so precise, and Lewandowski wasn't going to miss that. He knows exactly where to be when the ball is played in the box. He's such a great player.
And if you enjoy high-scoring contests, this has been the game for you. Anthony, he's using his strength to good effect. Well, that's the end of that move for now. Lewandowski, now this could really lift spirits. Can't miss, surely. And that touched onto the woodwork. Anthony. Now with Weghorst. Oh, lovely weighted ball. They might be in. Interception. Can he make it count? And still danger here. But no, that's the end of the move because offside is the verdict. Ronald Araujo. Pedri. And Barca moving the ball with purpose. Must score! Splendid defending. Now, how about the short corner? This looks promising. He's trying to create something. De Jong on to Kessié. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Donny van de Beek. Anthony. That's really good and effective physical play. And space to cross it. Very quick thinking there. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. All hands on deck. I'm hearing someone has scored in the Borussia Dortmund game, but exactly who? Alex Scott will tell us.
Yes, it's a goal for Borussia Dortmund. It was a nice pullback, a low-driven shot. They couldn't do anything about that one. They're now behind by 1 with 53 minutes played. What a game we have here, Derek.
Thanks for the update, Alex. Well, it looked so promising, but a goal kicked the outcome. Well, no doubt about it, Bruno Fernandes bringing his considerable influence to bear on the proceedings. He's been a joy to watch.
Well, that just confirms how well he's played. Yes, he's taken his chances, but his all-round game has been brilliant. He's been a constant threat.
Fred, another perfect position to read it. Lewandowski, and he's through here. Oh, another one for them! And with plenty of time still remaining, this game is very much back on!
Well, here's the replay. Just look at this pass from Lewandowski, and once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
Weghorst, good pass. And maybe scope for United to add to their advantage with this set piece. Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution. And taken short. Keeping possession of the ball with authority. Happy to take on the shot. Oh, really commanding goalkeeping. Another corner, hot on the heels of the last one. Played over. Lewandowski. And it's played into the centre. Taking care of business defensively here. De Jong. Here's Raphinha. Jordi Alba. Cutting infield here. But timely defending when it mattered. Fernandes. Fred. Malacia. And just slightly offside. .30 minutes left for play. And Barcelona have possession again. Pedri. And Rashford. He's got space. Protecting it effectively, and possession given away. Dembele. Disappointing for Barcelona to give it away like that. Well, on you go, says the referee. Advantage. Aaron Wan-Bissaka. It's now with Van de Beek. Well, not giving the opposition a look in. That's strong play. Well, they've lost the ball. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? And it's a quality pass. Well, the fans really want him to shoot. And held with ease by Ter Stegen. Pedri. United have it once again. I think the referee was spot on there. A free kick in the end after he had attempted to play advantage. And United will switch things around personnel-wise. Pedri. He has teammates around him. Well, very effective play in possession. Dembele. Magnificent defending. Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Anthony. Casemiro. Oh, tight offside decision, but the flag does go up. Raphinha. Lewandowski. Kessié has it. Jordi Alba. Now they've lost it. Weghorst. And he saw the situation developing. Out of play, United throw-in coming up. Here's a change for Manchester United.
Substitution for the visitors. Coming off the pitch, number 15, Andreas Christensen. Coming onto the pitch, number 17, Marcus Alonso.
Now he must favour the cross. Will he finish? And a goal to really bolster things for them. 2 in front.
Well, here we can see it again, and it's all about the pace of the passing. One touch, slick movement, but there's still plenty to do from here. He hits it so well, though. Lots of pace, lots of power, and the keeper just can't react in time. It's a great strike.
United regaining possession. Advantage Barcelona. Lewandowski. And Barca moving the ball with purpose. De Jong. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. And the pass not quite accurate enough. And a throw in then. Pedri. De Jong. On to Jordi Alba. Return to Lewandowski. Real chance. And in! Oh yes! Exactly what they were hoping to produce. They've delivered the goal.
Well, just look at his movement. He knows exactly how to find space, and it's also a tidy finish. That's a nice goal.
Goal for Barcelona.
20 minutes remaining. Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Now Casemiro. Marcus Rashford. More than decent this from United. Bruno Fernandes. Well, it all counts for naught. Pedri.
Please meet your wife at the ticket office.
Lewandowski. Dembele on the ball. Dembele. Fine tackle there to prevent the chance. Weghorst. Oh, he's missed the chance to extend their advantage.
Well, it was a decent effort, but not quite good enough to extend their lead.
And after that fantastic effort, it's gone out for a throw-in. Kessié. Here's Raphinha. Barcelona now in potentially a dangerous position. And can they make one of these passes count? He could pick out a teammate. Lewandowski. And blocked for now. Rafael Varane. Now with Rashford. Shaw. And it might be. And that's an excellent piece of defending to thwart him. Must be. What a performance!
Well, let's take another look, and it's not good enough defensively. They're slow to react, don't get tight enough, and don't deal with the situation. And there's the outcome.
Careless in possession. Anthony. And space to cross it. Well, that's really strong play to keep hold of the ball. Right, I think we should send it over to Alex Scott because there's been a goal in the Sevilla game, Alex.
Yeah, it's a goal for Sevilla. It was an early cross which found him in acres of space.
Oh, hang on, Alex. Big chance here. Well, good defending. Clattered out of there. Jordi Alba. Very quick thinking there. He's very adept at protecting the ball. Anthony Martial. Martial. And the last touch off the defender, so a corner coming up. And time for the change now.
Number 18, Jordan Alba. Coming onto the pitch, number 20, Sergei Roberto.
Taken short. Well, not a great ball played in. Martial. And that pass could be troublesome. And the goalkeeper expertly anticipated that through ball. And apologies to Alex for having to cut her off. Just to confirm, Sevilla have found the net in that match. And it's level now at 1 goal apiece. Now he must favour the cross. Wan-Bissaka. On to Bruno Fernandes. Martial! In it goes! To rubber stamp it once and for all.
Well, here it is again. Just look at the quality of the cross. It's inch perfect. And then just look at the finish, Derek. He reads the flight perfectly and absolutely smashes it beyond the goalkeeper. There's just no stopping that.
It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. Kessié. On to De Jong. Kessié has it. Ronald Araujo. Here's Raphinha. Oh, this is looking promising. Dembele. Just unable to take advantage of that developing situation. Anthony. Wan-Bissaka. Under pressure. Doesn't seem to be bothering him. Martial distributing shrewdly. And a wonderful diving save to deny the opportunity. And played short. Corner again. But he's gone short with it. Lisandro Martinez. Chance here, and a decent save, full credit. Well, they fancy a short one. This looks promising. He takes aim, and what a close shave it was. Raphinha. Barca maintain possession, advantage. And he was very keen to give them the advantage, but instead it will be a free kick now. He'll try his luck here. Oh, a glorious save by the keeper. And nothing wrong with that free kick either. Well, he had a decent reading of that ball in. Anthony. Well, there to intercept. And clears his lines. Lewandowski. Now Alonso. He's given it straight to the opposition. Anthony. Here's Casemiro. Committed challenge. Frankie de Jong. Lewandowski now. Kessié. Now with de Jong. Back to Kessié. And a shooting chance for Lewandowski. Sensational goalkeeping from David De Gea. Casemiro. Just not looking confident in possession. Fred. Now Casemiro. Varane. Rashford. A very good tackle. Martial. And it might be. Well, quite simply not precise enough from that position. Marcos Alonso. Nice ball to switch the point of attack. Araujo. Lewandowski. De Jong. Well, he wasn't messing around with the clearance. It's going to be United's free kick. Well, not hard to read that pass. Dembele. Ronald Araujo. Dembele. On to Alonso. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. That's really good and effective physical play. Wan-Bissaka. Martial. Could be a chance to break here. Lovely ball over the top. A matter of keeping his composure. Lewandowski. And there it is, a goal. But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best.
Well, let's look at this again, Derek, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick. And Lewandowski wasn't going to miss that. He knows exactly where to be when the ball is played in the box. He's such a great player.
Goal for Barcelona, number 9.
The referee blows his whistle for full time and Barcelona have lost. That is the big story.
Well, Derek, they were certainly off the pace today. Beaten to the ball in too many key areas. They need to refocus now and perform better next time out.
Yeah, didn't flow in this game at all. And that backline thing, yeah, too high, didn't help either. Yeah, trying something a little different with that, but yeah, hindsight, not really a good choice, but on the whole, my defense definitely.
There it is, they've done it.
Was not where it should have been for most of the match.
Oh, he must favour the cross.
Yep. Lost by 2 goals in this one.
And a goal to really bolster things for them. 2 in front. On to Jordi Alba. Return to Lewandowski. And in! Oh yes! Exactly what they were hoping to produce. They've delivered the goal. And it might be. Must be. And he's only gone and made it a hat-trick. Absolutely unplayable
that
today.
Goal, yeah, should have just blasted the ball out.
On to Bruno Fernandes.
Yeah, never wise to trying to clear ball on the ground in the penalty area, especially when there's lots of other attacking players as well.
Lewandowski.
Well, the last goal.
And there it is, a goal, but will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings?
Yeah, so lots of goals in this one. Wow, 9 goals to 7, and yeah, it's falling short. Probably really should have made that adjustment early on in terms of that back line, but yeah, on the whole, yeah, did score goals, but yeah, few defensive errors. And thinking about, I know at times it seems that it's not lucky in some of the movement of the ball at times, but if you create a lot more chances, you're going to create luck. So that's the way I look at it, and I didn't create enough chances at times as well. But yeah, not in a bad position, still top of the table, and this win definitely would help Manchester United to go up the table. We'll have a look at that in a bit as well, see what that looks like. And yeah, shots are kind of close still. Barcelona 25 shots compared to Manchester United 28. And in terms of passes completed, 351 to Barcelona, 387 to Manchester United. And yeah, they did win a lot of tackles for sure. 43 tackles to Manchester United compared to 21, and they did muscle me off the ball at times as well. And they'll probably start with Raphinha as well, but Fatih is definitely a decent player. And like I said, defensively, they've done a lot better at times, especially at world class or legendary, playing against a 5-star team. And there you go. Other matches around the grounds, and the next match will be Richmond. And no points yet in the standings. And probably shaking your head. Should be easy, but can't really take any match easy. And definitely have to play well in all aspects of the game. Get the 3 points in that one. Good. And Pedri dominating the news here in this tournament. 13 assists, 4 matches. Assists per match, 3.25. Average match rating, 8.3. And 11 goals. Yeah, so definitely dominating things. That's concerned. So let's have a look at the standings in the table. And now just the 1 loss in this tournament for Barcelona versus Manchester United there. And Liverpool now tied with 4 points in terms of 12 points each. And still doing a lot better in terms of goals forward, 59 compared to 7 to Liverpool. Goal against, 32. 2-3 to Liverpool. Wow, that's quite a lot there. And goal differential of 27 to Barcelona compared to 4 to Liverpool. 12 points. And Paris Saint-Germain there in 3rd. Manchester City in 4th. And Manchester United still there at 10. And now they have 2 wins, 2 draws, and 1 loss. And goal forward of 16. Yeah, those goals did help that stat there. Goal against 14 and goal differential of 2. And points now 8. So yeah, definitely would help in terms of that. They definitely could pick up a few more wins. Definitely could get up to the top 5 in no time at all. But yeah, still at the top of the table, but definitely could have done a lot better in this one. And if you do meet again in this tournament, definitely that back line for sure. And definitely probably would make a few changes in the order of the midfield as well. But no complaints. Definitely should have done a lot better defensively speaking there. And had opportunity at times to do a lot better, especially in terms of clearing the ball. And try to link up some counter-attack passing there, which especially when there's so many attackers in the box, it's not always a good idea. Once again, thank you so much for joining today's stream. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. I know, didn't put it off for Barca in this one, but yeah. We'll be back with the next one and talk about that. Yeah, definitely still top of the standings there, and just the 1 loss so far. And yeah, Manchester United is a tough team at world class, let alone legendary. So yeah, definitely. Yeah, make some changes, and the back line, as was pointed out earlier, the back line was a bit too high, and that definitely made quite a difference there. Otherwise, could have been a lot different. Clearing the ball at times in the 6-yard box area. Definitely, I did have opportunities to do a bit better there. And just the passing at times and the shot accuracy in terms of the play for Manchester United in this one. Yeah, definitely was a bit better there. And just enough to get over the line. And definitely will work in doing a lot better in the next one for sure. Alright, so let me take out the screenshot for this one here. And AFC Richmond will be the next match. And they also have a 4-3-3. This should be a really good match, actually. So, AFC Richmond, 4-3-3 attack. And yeah, I'm not going to change my formation for this one at all. But yeah, 4-3-3 attack. So, yeah, definitely going to go all out in the next match and see if I can actually pick up the W. And so far, no points for AFC Richmond in this tournament so far. So they'll be definitely trying if they can get at least a point or even a win. But yeah, I'm gonna have plans about that, and definitely mix up things in that particular match. Oh my days, it's just a game. I know, but yeah, but in hindsight, I definitely could have done a lot better there. But yeah, definitely just have to prepare better for the next match. But yeah, Manchester United definitely play well, and a lot of things I could have done differently in this tournament, as I am trying for the W and trying to see how far I can take Barcelona in this particular tournament for sure. But once again, thank you so much for joining today's stream. Definitely appreciate it, and definitely not to wind things down here. Back-to-back FIFA on today's Sunday streaming edition. And I was able to get the W in the first match, and 13 goals to 10, and Spurs were able to gain the victory in that, and that was a Premier League match, defeating Liverpool by 3 goals. And I lost this one by 2 goals, 9 goals to 7. Yeah, a bit of a fight back towards the end there, but yeah, definitely did leave the door open at times defensively, and nice slick passing, really nice slick passing. Everything seemed to click for the CPU for Man U in this one, and once you give them a chance, a sniff of a chance at this level, 5-star teams, world class and legendary, you will, not probably, you will get punished for sure. So yeah, sorry Barca fans. Yeah, couldn't pull this one out of the bag for this particular team. I actually do believe I do have another tournament for Manchester United, which I'm representing Manchester United in that one. So yeah, definitely have to look up at the roster, see when that will be up next. But yeah, in this particular tournament, I am trying for the W for FC Barcelona, but still top of the table by quite a margin. 12 points though, separating, well, I shouldn't say 12 points, tied on 12 points with Liverpool as well at this time. But ultimately, yep, definitely would be working on trying to get the W for the next match against AFC Richmond.
Always bring it on, cause I put you through shame. No two gamers are ever the same, but using cheat codes will drive me insane. Rolling with the homies across that plane, my teammates simply call me the brain. But now I'm feeling slayer, so get ready to game. I'm a gamer, hey, I'm a gamer. Gotta be called a gamer, hey, I'm a gamer. Let's stay friends forever. So come on, one and all, and game with me. I'm a gamer, yeah, I'm a gamer, yeah, I'm a gamer, yeah, I'm a gamer, yeah, I'm a gamer. Yeah, yeah, I'm a gamer, yeah, I'm a gamer, yeah, I'm a gamer, I'm a gamer, yeah, I'm a gamer. Yeah, I'm a gamer, but also a tech bro. Learning new things on the go, stepping keys fast. Just watch the workflow, make a script show. Watch the code bros, for the pro. Fixing PCs and big graphics, stacks, adding info to the IQ. Yet still beating the queue, so grab your beer. We're here to kind of stand clear. Any tech newbies, we're here now on pro duties. Never say never, my friends, just believe in all you do. Even if the fight may seem it's over, Lord and done. We're here to represent our flag. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. Team of Slayer, any color, you're a gamer. The bad rules will keep the showdown fun and fair. Fight real hard. No matter the outcome, respect is always due. I'm a gamer, I'm a gamer. Win or lose, I'm still a gamer. Doesn't matter what we're playing. We're all in this together, yeah. We show no mercy when we're gaming. You better game hard or start some praying. Yeah, I'm a gamer. Yeah, I'm a gamer. Yeah, I'm a gamer. Yeah, I'm a gamer, not a player. I'm just a fun, extra specialistic gamer. Sometimes ferocious, braggadocious, even boisterous. Yeah, but you better give me room when I be rocking my game. Always bring it on, cause I'ma put you to shame. No two gamers are ever the same, but using cheat codes will drive me insane. Rolling with my homies across that plane. My teammates simply call me the brain, but now I'm feeling Slayer. So get ready to get.
So once again, many thanks for joining today's live stream. Definitely appreciate it. That one, Pet Guy, and Eats by Ginormous. Yeah, thanks a lot, bros, for joining. Yeah, sorry, couldn't pull this one out the bag for Barca, but yeah, definitely nice slick play. Yeah, they almost look Barca style in terms of passing at times. Nice little slick back heels and the like, but yeah, defensively speaking and tactically speaking, in terms of the back line there, could have done a bit different there. And I don't know why, in the back of my mind sometimes, I know that some teams do play with a bit of a back line, high line, but yeah, for you to actually do that and do that pretty well, always, I guess, in a position to actually launch I guess closer attacks to the half of the other team there. Really have to have a really good robust midfield in terms of how you control the tempo of the game in terms of passing and creating attacking plays as well. And yeah, a few errors crept into my game, and yeah, with the back high line, especially in the first half, yeah, you definitely have a high percentage chance of definitely being countered, and can be a bit difficult for especially defenders to get back into position to do their duty there. But it's what it is. Gonna give it a go in terms of that, but yeah, there were some lucky moments, of course, but for Man U in this one, of course, but yeah, the attack at play was a lot better on a whole, and yeah, you create your own luck and you create sort of a balance sort of attack and play, and yeah, it is what it is. We'll bounce back in the next game, but yep, definitely they needed the 3 points down there at 10, and I'm still holding things down there in the first spot. But yeah, I've observed what I need to definitely work on for the next match, and yeah, we do meet again in the tournament. Yeah, definitely that match will be a lot different tactically and defensively speaking, for sure.
Yeah, but you better give me room when I be rocking my game. Always bring it on, cause I'ma put you to shame. No two gamers are ever the same, but using G codes.
Once again, thank you so much for joining another live stream. That's right, Gamer Bro Flash here. I know, tuning in these days, and everything in terms of the background music seems like it's constantly changing. Yeah, just doing some variations of the channel theme song, I'm a Gamer. Yeah, this has a kind of a Bruno Mars kind of vibe to it. Yeah, piano bounce. Yeah, kind of a classic sort of a R&B pop fusion sort of vibe.
I'm a gamer, not a player. I'm just a fun, extra specialist gamer. Sometimes ferocious, braggadocious, doctors, even worse there is.
Yep, went down in the second match, 7 goals to 9. Yeah, was lots of goals.
No two gamers are ever the same. But using cheat codes will drive me insane. Rolling with the homies across that plane. My teammates simply call me the brain. But now I'm feeling slave.
Of course, I'll be back with you officially on Wednesday. As I do have some other streams on other platforms as well, such as Kick, TikTok, Rumble, and Twitch. And of course, that will be some NBA 2K26.
I'm a gamer. I'm a gamer. I'm a gamer. I'm a gamer. I'm a gamer.
Yeah, definitely starting to flow a bit more of my 2K26, and yeah, absolutely looking forward to that stream for sure. And if there's no NBA today happening on that day, yeah, we'll definitely pick some cool random teams for sure.
Workflow, make a script show, watch the code bros, or the pro, fixing PCs, big graphics, stacks, adding and flow to the IQ, yet still beating the queue, so grab the beer, we're here to kind of stand clear. Any tech newbies, we're here now on pro duty. Never say never, my friends, just believe in all you do.
And of course, don't forget friends, on Thursday. Yeah, because I missed out this stream on Saturday, yesterday. Yep, definitely gonna have this Ancient Epic Battles gameplay on Thursday, right after the Wednesday stream, NBA 2K. And on Friday, don't forget, gonna have some absolute fun with this one, Epic Fun Fighter. And first look at Shaolin versus Wutong Legends, and that's the latest of game developers game itself. I think he has Shaolin vs. Wutong and Shaolin vs. Wutong 2, and this is of course the Legends latest edition. And yeah, never know, I did request if you could join, and maybe you can have a game session as well, but yeah, busy, so we'll see if that's possible where he's concerned. Otherwise, it's all good. Definitely would max out the fun on that one. And primarily speaking, it's like some of the classic martial art heroes, legends, and yeah, some of them do look a bit like actors such as Jet Li, Jackie Chan, Bruce Lee, although they don't have the names, but characteristics of their style of fighting in the game definitely looks a bit like that. Of course, those of you, of course, actually watch some of those classic legends in action, and yeah, who doesn't like a Jackie Chan film, right? Yeah, Rush Hour franchise was absolutely classic, epic for sure. And yeah, iconic characters such as Bruce Lee, Enter the Dragon, oh my days, I know, classics, and absolutely great movies. And yep, Jet Li as well. Yep, another iconic character. So yep, some of those characters definitely, although not named in the game, yeah, fighting style and look alike of some of them. Definitely some of those avatars. So yeah, tuning on Friday and give it a look. And never know if you like it or even you can get. And yeah, lots of big summer sales happening, and I do love my summer sales. Still waiting on some DLCs to get at least 80 to 90% off. I know I can be greedy, right, in terms of my discounts, but yeah, it's summer and we're getting some really decent discounts, so yeah, see how that goes. So yeah, that's going to be on Friday, friends. Some absolute mayhem, epic fun mayhem in terms of some fighter gameplay, and definitely want to join me for that one for sure. And cricket lovers, fans of cricket, got you covered on Saturday, as this time is some T20 World Cup action, and kicking things off on Saturday as it's the Baggy Greens, Australia, clashing with the Windies, the West Indies in this one. This one is going to be an epic, explosive clash. Expect monster sixes, thumping fours, stunning catches, nail-biting moments, and hopefully we get a nail-biter right down to the wire in this one. But yep, definitely want to see that one. Hashtag live, hashtag your cricket, T20 World Cup. And yeah, blame this one. If you miss this one, you're going to have to blame yourself. And yes, good sweat. Just don't blink, because this one is going to be fast and furious for sure.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. Team of Slayer, any color, you're a gamer. The bad rules will keep the showdown fun and fair. Fight real hard. No matter the outcome, respect is always due. I'm a gamer, I'm a gamer. When I lose, I'm still a gamer.
Alright gang, yeah, thanks a lot for joining the stream. Definitely was absolutely on fire today. I literally mean, of course, the goals in these FIFA games. Wow, 10-13 in the first match, 9-7 in the second one. Wow. Yeah, anything more than that definitely would have been a cricket, right?
Even boisterous. Yeah, but you better give me room when I be rocking my game.
Absolutely enjoyed every moment of it, and once again, thanks for the shout out, guys, and thanks for one all for joining today's stream. And we'll keep you updated in terms of what next Sunday FIFA will be all about. And I'll be back with you on Wednesday with some NBA 2K26 action. Yes, doing that one Flash Dash style for sure. So at this point, just gonna run a few more promotions, and of course, give you an epic, awesome hands of my artificial intelligence as to tell you all of their usual goodbyes. So until the next one, officially on Wednesday, but just never know. Might sneak in a surprise stream, probably Monday or Tuesday. Just never know. Gotta tune in. Of course, make sure you got that notification bell icon activated. You want those spontaneous updates on that. Yeah, just never know. I actually surprise you with a stream. But for sure on Wednesday, definitely back with you. And probably on Tuesday, might do a stream on TikTok Live. But of course, want to join me in that? Yeah, look for Game of Flash on there. And you can also follow me and some of the random streams I do there as well. But also on Kick, Twitch, and Rumble. And of course, most of my live stream roster right here on YouTube. So until the next extreme, I should say, my days. I'm thinking about coding, right? Strings and booleans. So until the next stream, friends, yours through the Flash, signing off in this one.
Slayer, any color, you're a gamer. Obey our rules, we'll keep this show down fun and fair. Fight real hard, no matter the outcome. Respect is always due. I'm a gamer, oh. When I lose, I'm still a gamer, oh. Doesn't matter what we're playing, we're all in this together, yeah. We show no mercy when we're gaming. You better game hard or start some praying. I'm a gamer, second voice. Yeah, I'm a gamer, proud to be called the gamer. Let's stay friends forever. I'm a gamer, so come on, wanna know, game with me.
Yeah, I'm a gamer, but also a tech bro. Learning new things on the go. Techniques faster, watch the workflow. Making script show, watch the gold grow. 02 Pro, fixing PCs and big graphic stacks. Adding info to the IQ.
Yeah, still needing.
So grab your gear. Any tech no me.
Hey everyone, and welcome. Let me tell you why you absolutely need Flash Cricket Stream. We're talking huge hits, amazing wickets, and action all the time. From those awesome long test matches to super fast T20 and crazy exciting 10-10 showdowns. We've got every kind of cricket you could want. You can watch live matches, see quick highlight shorts of the best parts, and even get exclusive player of the match presentations all in one spot. Don't miss a single thing. Make sure you click that notification bell so you always know what's happening. Like this video, subscribe to our channel, and share it with your friends to join the Flash Cricket Stream family. We're bringing the cricket action straight to you no matter where you are. Flash Cricket Stream, it's fun cricket. On the go.
Time travelers, prepare yourselves for glory and legend. Tonight we embark upon a journey through the annals of time. This is Flash, Ancient Epic Battles, where history's greatest clashes are brought vividly to life. Witness Sparta's valor as it collides with the might of Persia. Roman legions storm the distant shores of Britannia. Egypt's formidable armies confront the indomitable Hittites. From the resolute Templar Knights to the relentless Mongol hordes, and the unstoppable forces of the Qing dynasty, Japanese samurai, masters of the blade and spirit, to fierce tribal warriors, guardians of their ancient lands. Every battle is a spectacle of courage and destiny. Defend mighty fortresses with crossbows drawn. Charge forth with spear and shield unwavering. March in disciplined formation across storied battlefields. Smash that like button for more epic tales of valor. Share this saga with your fellow warriors, and strike the notification bell to join the next great battle. So are you prepared for what lies ahead? Let us march together into glory. This is Flash, Ancient Epic Battles.
You will regret this. We are your unstoppable!
I will destroy you today.
You won't finish this match. Are you kidding? Hold your shit! You're insane!
Why do 90% of fighters never give up? They watch Gamer Flash Fighter. First you hop, then you drop, and you either get KO'd or pick yourself back up. It's non-stop action on Gamer Flash Fighter live stream. Witness epic knockouts, clutch comebacks, and insane battles. Like, share, comment, and smash that notification bell to join the fight. Don't miss a single moment of the action. Subscribe now and become a part of the Ultimate Fighter community.
This is why you need speed on your squad. Rim runs, ankle breakers, and pure green lights. Let's run it up, y'all. Instant rim runs, unguardable dribble combos, breaking ankles left and right. Ain't no cap. We on meta builds only. Smash that like, throw a sub, and let's get toxic on the 1v1 stage. Meet me on the 2K court, Flash Dash style, baby.
Alright everyone, that's a wrap for today. Thanks for hanging out. Catch you in the next one. It's bye for now.
We are on the final stretch, chat. The plasma boosters are overheating, but we are not lifting off the throttle. Not today. Hold on, holding now. Boosting! Hi, it's Budgie, and thanks for watching another Bro Flash stream. Remember to rate, share, drop a comment, and subscribe to the channel. Stay chill. We'll catch you later.
Sun's glowing, cities pumping, heart beating wild. Neon dreams reflected in the mirror tiles. Sleepers didn't
Well, thanks for joining today's live stream. It was fun presenting along with Bro Flash. We will keep you posted when next we go live. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and activate the notification bell to always know when next we go live. So until next time, have an awesome day, and we will see you in the next one. Bye-bye, everyone.
If you love superheroes and gaming, you're in the right place. Spidey and Flash here, bringing you all the web-slinging fun. Ready to join the adventure? Thanks for swinging by another epic game stream. Don't forget to web smack that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss when we go live. We'll have some superhero duties to tend to now. We'll swing by another time. Wow, but that was quite a lot of Flash Webtastic fun. Hey, gotta dash and save the city. Until next time, web catch you later, fans.
Well, thanks so much for joining today's Flash Gamer stream. It was so much fun presenting the session along with the Flash. We will keep you posted when next we go live. Remember to smash that like button, drop a comment, and subscribe to the channel. Also activate the notification bell icon to know when we go live. So until the next time, stay super happy. We're out. Flash Dash style.
Actually fun presenting gameplay on the Flash. We'll be sure to keep you posted when next we do go live. Remember to power smash that like button, comment, flash subscribe to this channel, and don't forget to activate the notification bell icon as to always be in the know when next we go live. So until next time, have a great all-around earthly peaceful day. There's a great power of good within you. Well, it's goodbye for now, my planetary friends.
Team or Slayer, any color, you're a gamer. You're a gamer. Obey our rules, we'll keep this showdown fun and fair. Fun and fair. Fight real hard, no matter the outcome. Respect is always due. I'm a gamer, win or lose, I'm still a gamer. Doesn't matter what we're playing, we're all in this together. Yeah, we show no mercy when we're gaming. Ferocious, braggadocious, even boisterous, yeah, but you better give me room when I be rocking my game. Always bring it on, cause I put you to shame. No two gamers are ever the same, but using cheat codes will drive me insane. Rolling with the homies across that plane, my teammates simply call me the brain. But now I'm feeling Slayer, so get ready to game. I'm a gamer.